Welcome to Coastal Cliffs. We are here in game number 2 out of a best of 5 for the first set of the Group B of the group stage of the Garrison Learn Tournament of Age of Empires 4. In the color blue, representing Team Elephant, it's Loue MT on the Ottomans. In the color red, playing as the Malians, it's Myriad. And welcome everybody, this is game number 2. Game number 1 is already on the channel. Go and check that out if you haven't yet. And we are here on Coastal Cliffs, 1/3 of the map unusable because of all the water that it's not accessible. And we have the Ottomans versus Malians, two civilizations that are not very much picked. Ottomans less picked than Malians. Malians still have a lot of value. And I see a lot of players playing Malians on Coastal Cliffs because it's a map with not a lot of resources. So the passive income that Malians generate really helps overcome that challenge or that trouble of kind of lacking resources, the map in general. But the Ottomans, they were buffed recently, and I think they are underexplored. And I think they can do a lot of good work. They have a lot of units to choose from. They have different ways to be played. I think Myriad will go professional scouts. Loue not opening with the military school to have that free spearman. He's opening with a lumber camp instead of going into the staggered trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not the 8th house. And yeah, Malian players usually now they chop 2 trees. Oh, but he didn't chop that tree entirely. He just got 30 wood over there. So yeah, because he doesn't have enough space for all the 8 houses. No, I think he does, because then mining camp goes here and then another house goes there. He just didn't want to slow himself down that much. Sultani trade network from Loue coming in that will spawn with 3 free traders inside that generate gold. They don't need to go and actually trade. They just can stay there and provide value. And then you can buy more, up to 10 traders inside the landmark generating gold. Myriad will be going professional scouts and then perhaps walling here. You need now, I think, 100 wood for professional scouts. Maybe, yeah, I think it's 100. Loue starting to burn down the houses from Myriad. Always a prime target for against the Malians, because not only will they be losing population, but also passive gold income. Stable for Myriad. Warrior scouts can challenge the scout for Loue, no problem. Louis going for a lot of stone over there. Oh, that's why he didn't open military school, because the stone is in Narnia. No way, that stone is really far away, dude. Second TC for Loue at 5 minutes. Because you start with more stone as the Ottomans to build a military school, so second TC comes in so naturally. Super well played from Loue. Because against Malian economy, you really need something to make you ahead. Either you kill their economy, or you make your economy better itself, just by going second TC or professional scouts. Or you can go fast castle and grab relics, but I think that's too risky, especially at pro level. Professional scouts are already working for Myriad, and because the warrior scouts are already upgraded, the scout for Loue cannot do much, because the scouts for Myriad can just turn around and kill the scout from Loue. We got the first vizier point, and it's Anatolian Hills, 8 free sheep, and plus 10 or plus 15 extra mining gathering rate. Loue now going into Sipahi. No military schools whatsoever. Not enough stone to drop one. Loue is not worried about that. Maybe he wants to secure, he wants to wall. Easy wall, by the way. Maybe he wants to wall over there first. First Sipahi is out, trying to deny the professional scouts. Oh, they're taking not a lot of damage from the Sipahi. And they can fight back. They truly can fight back against the Sipahi. They not fear. One of the best horsemen, if not the best horseman in the game, which is the Sipahi. Really good unit. And always looking good. That white horsey. The wing on the spearman. On the speed, I mean. The cool shield. Second pit mine already working, generating 108 gold per minute. Also easy walls here for Myriad. Oh, but actually no, because the wall here doesn't cover the pit mine over there. And it's the second deer pack for Myriad. Because he took a lot of the... Wait, where is the other deer? Over here. Or maybe it's just a deer pack that was dropped, a deer carcass that was dropped. It's now being brought back home. Donzo's already on the field for Myriad. Loue on his way to the castle edge though. He's making a couple of units, being annoying, trying to delay the professional scouting from Myriad. Myriad investing into Speedman, aka Donzo, the special Speedman for the Malians, and into Javelin Throwers. I reckon a bunch of men-at-arms can just end the game really quickly for Loue. He's now going for an archery range. Huh, Scout dies for Loue. The same would happen in the first game as well. Mehmed Imperial Armory, free siege coming through. Blacksmith to increase the production speed of the units for the Ottomans. And Myriad still has his own deer pack in the back of the base. He's also buying some cows. His economy is getting really strong. I don't think he knows about the second TC from Loue, does he? He scouted there, but maybe scouted before second TC was up. Because Myriad is using the scouts to get deer, he's not really scouting, you know? Loue on the castle age. He's now making archers, but Myriad already has the javelin throwers. Will he be waiting for the... Oh, he's doing Springles, not Mangonel. Okay, that's interesting. It makes sense. Myriad only has infantry units. Wall is broken. What happened there? Did Loue try to make a farm and then cancel? Loue now on the berries. Where will Loue get food? He can buy some. He has a market already over there. Remember, he's not getting free units, only free siege. Now a musk to make some imams to go grab some relics. Archer, Sipahi, and Springle. That could work. That could totally work, actually. Myriad leaving scouts around the relics. Myriad doing a good push here. Maybe he's respecting too much the Springle. Now he surely sees the second TC for Loue. Loue almost 20 villagers ahead. But Malians, with a lot of their passive income, they are able to offset that difference by a good amount. So it's important for Loue to get relics, to get even more ahead. And Loue also has 3 traders. Not just double TC, but also traders. And I think later on he'll be able to buy more traders once his economy is even more established than right now. One villager went down for Loue though. Walls being rebuilt. Myriad taking the deer back on his base. So that's all the deer packs. Myriad was able to get all the deer packs. Let's check income. Loue with half the income. No. Yeah, half the income of food than Myriad. But now 20 villagers ahead almost. Really, really close to that mark. Cow boom. So it will be Grand Fulani in the middle. Yeah, I think the Farimba needs some redesigning as well. It's great when you have already a lot of military buildings, but it's very rarely the case. Yeah, Grand Fulani Corral coming through for Myriad. Ibe Munko saying says the Malian villagers. Nice Sipahi raid. Myriad cannot keep up. His EA moves and attacks the wolf. He splits the army. He wants to keep the pressure up. Now I think Loue will get military schools. He's getting a lot of stone. The edge up is here. Any second now for Myriad. Loue grabbed 2 relics so far. He wanted to grab the 3rd one, but the Imam got caught on the job. As it goes down, Myriad with a lot of units, but Loue is massing Springles. 4 Springles already, more coming through. First military school, second military school. I don't think Loue already got a second Vizier point. Another Imam goes down. That relic is under control of Loue, no problems over there. 3rd pit mine for Myriad. Insane economy. He's doing really well. But he's almost... There's now truly 21 villagers behind. But the only resource that Louise had is on the wood department. Farm transition coming through. Oh, and Myriad is also now getting his own relics. Yeah, he's grabbing 2. And then the 3rd one is very close to his base. So we could say Myriad got 3 relics. Not yet though. More military schools. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got the Vizier point that gives more or an extra military school per age. So then in the 4th age, you can build the 5th one. And Loue is holding on, even though Myriad has way more income, he's not able to push through. 25 villager lead for Loue. Sipahi, 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 and Sipahi. Makes sense. You getting for free the more expensive units, which are the Sipahi. Then mass archers with the Mether. Oh, it's Imperial Age for Myriad, 4th of the Huntress. Securing a gold, a stone, and the sacred site. Loue has... No, he has 1 scout. Where is the scout for Loue? I think he's back in the base. With the army. Yeah, he's now moving up with his scout. He has no idea that Myriad is going to the Imperial Age. Loue just sitting in base. Massing... Oh! Myriad is pushing before edging up. That's usually a mistake. The wall's helping. Myriad can't just walk through. How many? 6 Springles already. 7 Springles for Myriad. For Loue, I mean, sorry. Farming economy is coming through. Already with the 2nd food upgrade. And then Loue also kinda secures the 3rd gold, not really. It's not looking good for Loue. Myriad is going Imperial. Can have now all the Imperial upgrades. No, actually, he doesn't have a lot of gold to work with because he clicked a lot of upgrades right before edging up. Myriad has double the number. No, not right now. But he's well ahead on the military count. But does he have a way to deal with the siege? Because right now it's very complicated to kill siege if the enemy has a good army in front of it. Springle starts shooting. Yeah, the only thing bad about Coastal Cliffs is actually on casting. When the fights happen below the trees or under the trees, we just see silhouettes. Okay. Loue with the elite units. Trying to surround, not Loue, Myriad trying to surround and getting to the Springles. He just can't. He lost all of his units trying to kill the Springles, and those Springles were all for free, so insane value for the Loue. I guess that's the new way to play Ottomans. You play defensive, you mass Springles, and if the enemy is not making cavalry, it's gonna be really difficult for them to contest them. And then even if they make cavalry, if you just mass Spearmen or any other unit around the Springles, it's gonna be very difficult for the enemy to respond to them. So basically, Myriad had to attack earlier. Ooh! He's losing some villagers to kill some Sipahis, not bad. No walls from Myriad. 2 sacred sites for Myriad as well, and 3 relics and 3 pit mines, soon to be 4. Actually, he took space from the houses over there with the landmark. And Loue is almost going to Imperial Age. Yo! Almost 60 villager lead for Loue. I think Malian economy cannot compensate that in the end of the day. Yeah, Loue with 2k food per minute. Myriad with 1.2. 1.3k wood per minute for Loue. Only 800 wood per minute for Myriad. But Myriad is super ahead on the gold department. 1,500 gold per minute. But Loue knows that there are no walls. He will keep going here. Walls going now as the Sipahi come through. Jackpot! All the villagers going down, building the wall. Myriad reacts at the last second, but still loses one of the villagers. That's another Vizier point for Loue. We'll then check what it was. Maybe it was the ability to make Janissaries and Knights and produce faster for military schools. He's not changing. He's still on the Sipahi. Myriad making his own siege. Also going with the Musfadi Gunner. I really like that unit. I don't see them a lot, but it's pretty cool. And Loue is pop-capped. Similar amount of military and way more villagers. He's now, yeah, 60 villagers ahead. Because Myriad lost 12 villages, Myriad is only on 1 TC. It was looking really bad for Loue, but he just played defensive. Myriad lost his entire army over here because of the Springles. And now we have the Great Bomb. Was that the Great Bombard from the Vizier point? Because it upgrades automatically, I believe. No, he's making Great Bombards for free now from Mehmed Imperial Academy. No, Armory. Imperial Armory. Still only 3 traders. He doesn't need more. He has a lot of gold to work with. Oh, now he clicked a lot of upgrades, so now he has no gold. How does he have so much gold? He has more gathering rate. And he got almost all the mining upgrades. That's why he's getting so much gold. He's getting them really, really quickly. Loue pushing through. Myriad still holding the defense. Loue with his mass siege with 33 archers and 19 Sipahi. He's not even going Janissaries to heal the siege. He doesn't need to. He has so many siege engines. There you go. First landmark under fire. Grand Bombard doing his great work. Archers with poison arrows. Triple Bombard trying to snipe the siege from Loue. But Loue is everywhere! Loue on the wood line, Loue on the walls again, but the villagers are evacuated over there. Over here, the fight in the middle is going great for Loue. He's losing a lot of units, but the siege is still alive. And the Myriad is losing a lot of units too. Loue is forced to retreat, but he's distracting Myriad in the meanwhile. Also, killing houses in the pit mine is great value. Myriad is not having a lot of food per minute in comparison to Loue. Loue killing one of the bombards, but losing all the Sipahi in the process. Loue must retreat. That's another Vizier point. Now his ability to make Janissaries, maybe? We could check that out real quickly. So for Loue, we got extra military school. Oh! Nice! He got Pax Ottomana with 2 TCs and he got the Great Bombard indeed. He still has to choose the next one. That makes a lot of sense because you have 2 TCs, they'll be producing 40% faster. Both of them. Oh! No way! Infiltration keep! Myriad notices now. He'll try to kill the villagers, but that's a lot of villagers. And also pushing in the middle. Double Great Bombard now being healed by the villagers. A lot of Sipahi. Will Loue just send the Sipahi? Ooh, those villagers might be going down for Loue, but actually that's also good for Loue. Because Loue, he wants more military space because he has a lot of siege, and the siege takes more population space. So if you lose some villagers, then you can make more units. The keep will be finished. No, it will not. And Loue immediately cancels. He lost 40 villagers so far. But look, no, he killed 40 villagers. He killed 40 villagers. Myriad is now to 39. It was here in the middle, I suppose. Oh, I didn't notice what happened. We were too focused down here. Myriad going second TC. It's too late. It's GG. But it has to be GG. Myriad lost 40 villagers, killed 18. He's down to 38, almost 100 villager difference. It's a 90 villager difference. I think I never seen that before. 90 villager difference, unbelievable. Double secret site for Myriad. Maybe if he can hold for 10 minutes. I don't know. More health to the siege engines. Siege works coming through for Loue. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Mass Sipahi coming through. Louis' economy looking great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 military schools. What are they producing? I think it's just Sipahi. And Loue edged up with Istanbul Imperial Observatory. So that's basically a university, and that boosts the production speed by a lot right now. I think it's 100% faster on all buildings, including military schools. So those 3 units are coming in super quickly. Loue comes back to the archers, because Myriad is going very heavy on Donzos and Musafadi gunners. The Springles taking heavy damage from the bombards of Myriad. He's doing the right thing, he's making the right units, but Loue is just too much ahead on the economy department. Sipahis into the siege, getting those bombards. Now there is no way to counter, and Loue gets the second game. It's now 2-0 for Loue. He's on match point to move to the winner match of Group B. Thank you for watching. Follow me and Rising Empires on Twitch, and I see you on the third game.